Happening now, a young girl rushed to the hospital after being struck by a line drive. A family nearly killed in a fire struggles to find peace in their new neighborhood. And county executive hopefuls square off in their first debate. That's News Now for Thursday, September 21st, 2017.
Live and on demand from the Chautauqua Audio Works studios in downtown Jamestown. This is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm James Reed. A city dog catcher's truck was involved in a two-car collision Thursday morning. The incident took place on the corner of 3rd and Main Streets shortly before 10 o'clock this morning. Now, this man is visiting Jamestown for the day, and he's from Reading, Pennsylvania.
Have you seen anything like that in Pennsylvania, though?
No, we never had no accidents. We're all good drivers.
Our reporters were blocks away when the collision occurred. Now, fortunately, there were no obvious injuries during this incident. A Jamestown neighborhood is in turmoil as a family struggles to cope after a devastating fire. WNY News Now investigated, and here's our Ryan Hedrick.
This is a WNY News Now investigative report.
A neighborhood is divided. A neighborhood that was once quiet, was once serene, was once peaceful, is now being torn apart by that woman, according to neighbors. Heather Peters is a woman who's owned her home for 14 years in this neighborhood. She says CPS has been called an ungodly amount of times to her home, all reports unfounded.
All of those reports also have been unfounded, stating I'm leaving my children unsupervised, that I'm an unfit mother, so on and so forth. And CPS is wasting their time coming to houses like mine where everything is visibly okay. There's, people, children and adults in this community that need help, and they're wasting their time here at my house. But she does things to draw the children to her, and then he comes inside in tears and is terrified because he's afraid that she's going to do something to hurt her or hurt him, and I have to constantly reassure him, that I will try to keep him safe to the best of my ability.
Nikki Ormsby lost her home in July to a hellacious fire. She thought she found a sanctuary on this street. In August, she thought wrong.
We were homeless, so we took the house. We took the chance. We're nice people. We were nice. And till my kids started being harassed by her. And I started being harassed by her every day. Now I'm almost 40 years old. I have no criminal background. I've never been arrested. I've never been in trouble with the police until now. I've had the police at my house 5 or more times within a month, and I've had CPS at my house 3 times because of my neighbor across the street.
Now, Dolores Bemis claimed she mentored 53-year-old Mary McNamara. Dolores says she actually was placed on probation by Jamestown City Courts for 6 months just a few years ago after she caught a harassment charge.
I was arrested. And they said that I painted that sign and it was in front of my house, the investigator said. And I done 6 months on harassment. Really? The only harassment I done was I called her a hoe. Yeah. She is. I was like a mother for her for 3.5 years. She is she's doing business now, still now. I don't mean to be mean to Mary. She needs help. She is not crazy. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's crazy, like we say, like a fox. There was a bunch of kids over here playing football, and the ball kicked over onto her. She picked it up and took a butcher knife, stabbed it. Cops wouldn't do nothing.
Now, Mary McNamara came home, and she obviously didn't want to talk to us. About 15 minutes later, the Jamestown Police Department came up to us. They wanted to know where we were parked. They said they got a report of somebody blocking the driveway. Reporting from Hammond Street, where this neighborhood is clearly divided between good and bad. I'm Ryan Hedrick, WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Now, if you missed any part of this report, it will be available later today at WNYNewsNow.com. A Faulkner man is awaiting extradition to Pennsylvania after being arrested by Ellicott police on Wednesday. 24-year-old Dakota Phaleon was taken in on a fugitive from justice warrant. Authorities say he violated his parole in Warren County. Well, straight ahead, local reaction to the devastating hurricane that tore through Puerto Rico. But first, here's a look at our First Defense weather forecast with our own Dakota Hunter.
Now, your First Defense forecast with Dakota Hunter.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. Let's take a look at the current conditions out at the airport right now. It is 69 degrees, and that actually feels pretty good out there this time of the year. And we got the 69-degree dew point along with that calm wind out there. But let's do a quick look on Hurricane Maria. And we did a special report yesterday about Maria, and she is now moving away from Puerto Rico. The storm has weakened. It's down to a Category 3 with 115-mile-an-hour winds. But we could not be out of the woods just yet with this. And this is the official forecast track from the National Hurricane Center. You see, it's going to remain a Category 3 up until it reaches toward the Bahamas. It should stay away from the Bahamas, though. That is the good sign. And then it ultimately comes out here into the Atlantic. And this is a new change with the current update to the forecast cone. It kind of curves it out into the Atlantic now, and that is the best case scenario out of this whole thing. We were kind of thinking this could become an East Coast threat, but it kind of looks like it's going to curve back out into the Atlantic now. But of course, we will keep our eyes on it, and we will keep you updated as the storm continues to move forward. So here's your First Defense forecast for today. Sunny skies. The humidity begins to creep up again, but we do have a few high clouds for the afternoon hours. We'll shoot for a high of around 82 degrees. And then for tonight, a clear, starlit sky. River Valley fog redevelops. 60 degrees will be our low for tonight. And then for tomorrow, River Valley fog burns off by late morning with plentiful sunshine. The humidity also comes down a little bit as well. We'll shoot for that high of around 84 degrees. And take a look at that 7-day. More record breakers possible Saturday, Sunday, and possibly Monday. News now continues right after the break, so stay with us.
Chautauqua Audio Works now offers instrument rentals starting at just $17 per month. We're your school's band and orchestra headquarters, the only place with loaners on site. So pick up an instrument today. Order online with the keyword Chautauqua, shipping straight to your door. You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
A Jamestown man is expressing sorrow about his native land, which is underwater after a Category 4 hurricane knocked out power to the island of Puerto Rico on Wednesday. Miguel Carrera says that he is worried about his family.
All this ordeal, I didn't even catch any sleep, because I was so worried. And right before the storm hit, I spoke to my sister on a video chat. She said she had... my brother-in-law built a bunker where she's from Sidra, which is a town in the center of the island. She lives on a mountaintop, which the wind gust is a lot greater. The higher the elevation you go, the stronger the winds. She hunkered down. She said she will be fine. I was very worried, but I thank God that I got to connect with her before the storm hit. Now, I'm trying to reach them, and for no avail. I cannot communicate whatsoever.
The Puerto Rican National Guard is still searching for families in need of rescue. Well, it's that time once again, time to take a look at the fun and exciting events taking place around the area this weekend. Well, I guess this first one isn't actually a weekend event, but tonight at the Rockefeller Arts Center in Fredonia, Kirsty Manna and Jonathan Birchfield are performing a tribute to the music of Carole King and James Taylor. They'll be performing such hits as You've Got a Friend, I Feel the Earth Move, and How Sweet It Is. Showtime is 7:30. Some beautiful weather, at least right, Dakota? Beautiful weather tomorrow for tomorrow's afternoon happy hour hike at the Audubon Community Nature Center. You can explore the Audubon's trails with a naturalist who will highlight the autumn colors that are just starting to come in. Tomorrow evening is the first performance of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest at the Willow Bay Theater, just a few floors up from the WNY News Now studios. The groundbreaking play by Dale Wasserman tells the classic story of the human soul's ability to rise above repression. Tickets are free, but donations are appreciated. All proceeds will be donated to local mental health organizations. Now here's an event I'm personally excited about. Dakota, you with me on this one?
Absolutely.
Saturday is Batman Day at Chautauqua Comics. Stop in and get a free Batman and Harley Quinn comic and a free mask. Better yet, come dressed as Batman or Harley Quinn for a chance to win a gift card for the store. Also discounted prices on Batman graphic novels and back issue comics, plus hot dogs on the grill out front. Well, I'm not sure if there's any connection or not, but besides being Batman Day, Saturday is also National Alpaca Day, which will be celebrated at Alpacaville in Bemis Point. You can visit an alpaca farm and learn more about these fascinating creatures. There will also be activities for the kids while parents can enjoy the peace and quiet amongst the rolling hills of beautiful Chautauqua County. Yeah, I didn't write that last bit, but hey, why not? Sounds like a good time. Hey, stick with us. Ryan Hedrick is standing by at the Schultz Auto Sports desk, and we've got a look at sports right after this very short break.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Located in the St. Elmo building in Chautauqua Institution, La Familia Restaurant is more than a restaurant.
So people love the fact that we are committed to the farm-to-table aspect in our produce and focus on sustainability with our seafood too.
La Familia has signature dishes.
Sirloin filet over on the table. Next is our Aegean chicken and a cider brine pork chop.
La Familia even has a singing chef. La Familia, fine dining with a family atmosphere. Let them host your special event today. LaFamiliaCHQ.com.
Start off in baseball, but unfortunately we start off with a sad note. A little girl was hit in the face with a 105-mile-an-hour line drive at the Twins-Yankees game on Wednesday afternoon. Her grandfather told the reporters that she needs surgery. No further information is available. Remember this guy? Yeah, Raul Mondesi, what a rocket he had for an arm. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison in the Dominican Republic recently on corruption charges. Mondesi had a political career after he finished his 13-year Major League Baseball career. He played with the Yankees for a couple of seasons, 2002 and 2003. Okay, some on-the-field results. The Yankees pounding the Twins 11-3. They pounded out 15 hits, including these shots. Aaron Judge and then Gary Sanchez back-to-back. It was part of the Yankees' 15-hit attack. The Yankees are 85-67. The Indians keep on rolling. They beat the Angels 6-5 last night. The Indians obviously have it in cruise control as they head toward the playoffs. Other scores, the Pirates beat the Brewers 6-4, and the Miami Marlins beat the Mets 9-2. All right, you want a little preseason hockey? You got it. The Sabres beat the Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins 4-3 in a preseason game at Pagula Ice Arena. Of course Jack Eichel scored. From the Schultz Sports Desk, I'm Ryan Hedrick, WNY Sports Now. It all unfolds here.
Welcome to Internet Market Value Pricing. At Schultz, we use a unique computer software program that determines what every used vehicle within 250 miles is selling for. Then we price our vehicle at the lowest possible price, with no haggling, no uncertainty, and no hassle to you. All certified pre-owned vehicles come with a free Schultz Advantage 1-year maintenance plan, limited lifetime engine warranty, Carfax report, and go through a multi-point inspection before they are offered for sale. Visit us at schultzauto.com or in person at one of our convenient locations.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
County Executive hopefuls George Borrello and Mike Ferguson will square off in their first debate tonight at the Spire Theater. The debate is hosted by the Southern Tier Tea Party, and we will be streaming the debate live on Facebook. Joining us now, Dakota Hunter. Dakota, what are we looking at for the weekend? It's going to be a hot one, huh?
Yeah, and, actually, I think I want to mention something before we go to the actual final weather. Is I want to go back to that bit that about the story about the girl who got hit with the baseball.
Yeah.
And that is, I'm a big sports fan, but that is one thing that we definitely don't want to see in the world of sports.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
Getting injured like that. But I guess things just like that happen. But talking about the debates, it's actually going to be very unfortunate that the debate's going to be held indoors because we've got a fantastic night coming up. Let's take a look at that extended forecast one more time. And we could be setting records Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, possibly Friday as well. And just a very long stretch of hot weather is up. And I don't remember the last time I created a 7-day forecast with that much sunshine.
I know, that's amazing.
That is going to feel great if you like summer.
Right.
But as much as I'm not a big fan of long-range computer model guidance, I will say computer model guidance does suggest fall returns at the end of next week.
Yes, I'll take
it. But that's a suggestion.
I like the sounds of that. Plus, it's going to be kind of hot for me to get dressed up in my Batman outfit on Saturday if it's going to be 85 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
What about you? You're doing Harley Quinn? Or?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Don't picture that at home, folks.
Yeah.
But I'm told we have one more video we want to look at. Is that right? You want to tell us a little bit about what? Oh, boy. Is this what I'm thinking it is? Do you know what we're talking about?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
what is going on. We had a little bit of a snafu in the newsroom earlier. James Reed here kind of locked himself in the dressing room. We don't exactly know how that managed to happen, but it was an absolutely hilarious bit. And we actually had maintenance crew from the building come up and try to get James out of the dressing room. And
fortunately, somehow I survived. I mean, I was in there like 10 minutes with. There was food and water in there and light and air, but yeah, it was a traumatic experience. Yeah, I don't know how only I could do that, but I was put my tie on. I let the door close. Next thing I know, I'm like, door won't open. So, good times here at WNY News Now.
The things you don't know that goes on in the newsroom.
Well, you know now. And that's News Now for today. We are back again tomorrow for News 24/7. Be sure to visit WNYNewsNow.com, where coverage comes first. Have a great day.